Bueno, aquí vamos. I'm gonna show you a trade I made today. It's in QD. I was looking to enter really at 760 as my first entry. That was my plan. Um, but it showed me weakness earlier about 756, 757. That was when the very first candle first turned red. I said, okay, I'm gonna just start with a small position, only 300 shares. I was looking to trade a total of 1,000. That was my plan. Originally was to risk between 15 to 20 cents for a possible gain of about 30, 40 to 60 cents. So I was looking to make between 4 to 600 and risk about $200. But even when I was kind of happy at the very beginning. If you see, I was already up $4 in the very first few seconds, and I was like, okay, it's gonna fall. It's a China stock. There was the announcement from Donald Trump that it was gonna increase the tariff on China. It looks like the deal with China didn't go as expected, so the entire market was down. But I guess that all of the gains that the stock was going to give was already given during pre-market. And maybe I didn't take that under consideration. Maybe I should have waited for the stock to spike all the way to its highest of the day instead of start with a small position. But there is no perfect trade. You create a plan, you execute it. It might go right, congratulations. If it doesn't go right, then you just keep your losses the smallest possible. And at this time right now, as the stock was about 760, it was my original or my ideal point of entry. It started showing weakness, but I guess because there were a lot of people selling the stock, or the buyers were kind of like indecisive. And I was hoping that if the stock drops underneath or below 750, it was gonna lose that market attraction, and it was gonna fall probably to $7. So that was my idea, but my idea didn't work out the way I was looking to. And at this point right now, the stock is even above my ideal entry point, which is 760, 762 right now. And as you can see on the chart, every single candle throughout the entire trade except for the very first one, all of the candles were green, all of them. So they were buying, 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 buying. During pre-market, the size of the buyers in level 2, they were by the 10th of the thousandth, which was another how can I say? I apologize because English is not my primary language, but that was another red flag that I saw. And even with that, I was like, okay, I traded yesterday, I shorted yesterday, I made a little bit of money. I'm gonna short it again today with this bad news and the entire market negative red. There is no possible way I can lose. Well, I did lose. I just didn't lose the amount of money that I was willing to risk, because the stock proved me that my plan was a piece of garbage. And at this point right now, I'm ready to close my position, because it's kind of like hitting the highest. I think the highest of pre-market was about 785. It was like a quick spike that the S&P 500 went up and kind of like hit 785. But as you see, I'm already 20 cents for the highest of the day, like the chart is showing. So 775 was my first alarm in my original plan to start considering closing the position if the stock wasn't behaving the way I wanted to behave. And the market tells you the rules. I said, okay, that's enough. Enough is enough. So I closed my position, as you can see. So $41 plus commission, $4.95 in my broker. Then you see my P&L in there, $45.95. If you look at the stock, I didn't do anything like that. I guess I should have put a picture after. If you look at the stock went as high. I think it was the highest was almost $8. So I probably would have a massive $200 loss, which for my small account, that's a lot. Okay, I just want to share this with you guys. I'm gonna be posting videos often. Subscribe to my channel, like and comment, give me advice. I'm new on this. Bye bye.